So Hal actually camped out in the office several times trying to get a hold of me. And on one occasion, I actually walked by him and he kind of waved his resume at me and said, you know, I can help your students. And I thought, when he said that, I thought, well, that's not what they usually say.
He was very passionate about what he did, and he wanted the students to feel the same way. And he was always available for you. He made it clear that he was available for you anytime, any day. You could email him, call him, go to his house.
When he came to the classroom, he came completely and like ready to, you know, not just ready to teach and not just ready to like, you know, introduce you to the subject of screenwriting or anything, but he came and he was there, and he was just like a presence of, you know, I've done this, I've been there, I've experienced all this, and I'm bringing you literally, you know, almost it seemed like hundreds of years of just amazing talent, and I'm going to drop it right here in this room.
We brought him on to teach one class, and partway into the class, it was absolutely apparent that he was doing really well. Students loved him, and he loved them.
I found his class just to be such an interesting experience on so many levels. It was so much different. I felt like his way of teaching was just, you know, he really pushed outside of all the barriers that I was used to in a classroom, and that experience was so amazing to me, just to see like how passionate he was. And
he was a mentor to me, definitely, as a teacher. His spirit of collaboration, his willingness to help, his advice about everything from writing to teaching to life. And he was just such a strong, positive spirit. You know, he'd lived through so much.
The last time I saw him, which was just a week or so before he died, he was talking about the next project.
He would be teaching as long as he could stand, as long as he was alive. Even when he's on his deathbed, he's reading our scripts and grading them.
You know, he was so sick, and despite the fact that he was fighting, you know, for his life, and it didn't stop him. You know, it didn't faze him at all.
I think that the students meant the world to him. He just wanted to leave the world with some decent screenwriters, and that's really honorable.
It will be impossible to replace Hal. It will be impossible to replace him. I don't know anyone with as much or similar kinds of experiences as he has to offer us. He had to offer us life experience. He had to offer professional experience writing with the best writers in Hollywood, working with the best directors in television and motion pictures. And he had years and years of solid teaching experience working with a wide variety of types of students.
I'm going to miss that guy. I think he's in a better place, though.